So in this video, I'm going to help you to get started coaching for free. I'm going to help you choose softwares to get started for free. First, I'll go over what type of softwares you need. So first, you need a way to plan and strategize how you're going to approach your coaching business, what you're going to do, to keep notes, to just organize everything. There's plenty of ways you can do this. This is by far the easiest thing to get started for free. You can honestly just get a notebook and just write down everything if you like having pen to paper. Or you could just use Google Docs, Google and Microsoft Word if you have it. But what I recommend is using Notion. And it has about 5 main functionalities. That is client management, session planning, resource library, task management, and feedback collection. You can create a database to track client information, session notes, progress, and goals. Session planning coaching sessions. As a resource library where you can store your videos, texts, articles, etc. Task management where you can keep track of tasks, deadlines, what to do, when to do it, and calendar events, booking events, etc. As well as feedback collection, which is a cool feature. You can create forms, and that way you can get a better idea of what works, what doesn't, and how to better service your future clients as well as your current clients. Which, by the way, is a very, very important aspect of the coaching business, and this should not be overlooked. Please just remember this point. So that's the first software in which I recommend for the planning and management aspect of your business. Now, the second thing you need to do is to build an online presence. And yes, you should absolutely build it on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Yes, Twitter as well. Maybe even TikTok, wherever you believe you will find your clients. You just create a free account, start posting, and in a future video we'll get to the nitty-gritty of how to post, what kind of content to make, what kind of volume to do it in, what to expect from the content. That's not our focus in today's video. Today we're just going over how to get started for free in terms of software. Once you make all your free accounts, you absolutely need a website. Now, there are a few website hosts that do have a free plan available. Basically, most of the time the free plan will just require their additional plugin on your domain, which is WordPress, there's Wix, there's Weebly, which are fine if you want to get started. There's a ton of other ones. AI website generators that also make it for you. Just doesn't look very professional. And there's also Google Sites which you can use. Now here's the thing. I know I say you can get everything for free, and I'm trying to make that as easy as possible. But when it comes to domains, there are just some things that you need to pay for when it comes to your coaching business, as a way to maintain ownership, as a way to reduce liability, as just legal things. And one thing I absolutely believe you should buy your domain name. There is a free software you can get it, and I'll pop it up. It's a free nom, but look, you gotta buy your domain. Well, you just make up a unique name, and you can find it for very cheap, at $10 to $20 a year. Just please buy your domain. And with it, if you can, this is also something I recommend. As you buy your domain, I recommend you buy it on Squarespace, just because they're integrated with Google, and that makes it a lot easier to build out your professional email and the Google Workspace, it's about $20 US a month, which you don't have to get straight away. But if you're gonna buy something, that is the first thing I recommend you do buy. It's a domain on Squarespace coupled with the Google Workspace. But again, if you want to get started for free, you use WordPress.com or Wix. That's what I recommend for your website. In terms of domain names, just please buy something. So next, you need tools that will help you to market. The method of marketing that I will be teaching, that I will be encouraging, is just content, not paid traffic, just content. So some very useful tools that I recommend and I myself use for my marketing agency, and that I actually implement into a lot of my clients' businesses, is Canva. Now, Canva is great for logo design, presentations, illustrations, social media posts, editing posts, graphic design, and for making and editing videos, I recommend CapCut, which you can get on your phone as well as the desktop. That will allow you to do everything from just basic video editing to color correction, color grading, making long form, short form, motion graphics, animations, keyframes, etc. So the fourth type of software that you need is to help you manage appointments and clients. Now, I did dive into this with Notion. You can use that for clients and kind of managing appointments, but that is more internal, and that's just for you. But a better tool for allowing your clients to book in meetings with you, what I've used a lot, was Calendly. Now, Calendly has a very simple and easy to use interface for both you and your clients. So when they book in, you just set your preferred time, and it will automatically change to the client's time zone so that they can pick your available times in their time zone. Another cool feature of Calendly is that it will automatically send reminders. It will automatically send a booking confirmation. It will send a 24-hour reminder, as well as an SMS. And for project management as a CRM, again, I recommend Notion. Notion's just a beast, especially when you get started. And now you need a way to deliver these coaching sessions. Some of you do it only in person, so you won't need something like this. Some of you do it only online, so you absolutely need something like this. But most of you do both. And I do recommend that you do both, at different ticket ranges, which we'll get into a future video. But just quickly, it should be more expensive if it's in person. It should be less expensive if it's online. There's a lot more that goes into it, and I'll get into it in another video, but that's the basic concept. So the Zoom free plan has a call time of up to 40 minutes limit. The Google Meet free plan has a maximum meet time of 60 minutes. Having that limit is a bit difficult, as most of the time your clients will stay on for more than an hour. Unless you're just selling half an hour coaching sessions, you can definitely do whichever one. I would recommend Zoom if you're doing it for only half an hour. Whichever one you prefer, try them both. I do recommend Zoom. Zoom also has a great integration with Calendly. They'll automatically get a Zoom meeting link when they book in. So Calendly and Zoom is what I recommend, because those marry together in a very useful way. If you need to send media, send articles or PDFs to your clients, I recommend using Google Drive. You can also use OneDrive, but I recommend Google Drive as it also comes with your professional Google Suite. It's a very useful resource if you just need to send some media or content or PDFs or diet plans. Now next is marketing and outreach. Now we touched on to how to create the marketing materials with Canva and CapCut, but this is a bit different. This is to send the marketing material and to post it. Now for social media management, we have Buffer, Hootsuite, Later. They all have free plans, but in all honesty, you don't need it. You can just go on and post it yourself. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You don't need the social planner, especially for starting out. For marketing, you're posting content. That's it. But for outreach, the main three ways is either call to warm email, social media DM, or calls. If you're doing coaching, I recommend you use email and DM, and use email in a way that is mostly automated. Now, I do recommend, as you're building a personal brand, that you use social media DM on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram as a way to get clients. Instead of just asking in your content for people to come, use cold DM, because the idea of posting the content is to provide as much value as possible without making an ask. That way you build a better reputation and you build your audience faster than you would if you had been making asks or requests or call to actions in every post. So the idea is you provide just pure value, no asks, but you need to get clients. So that's why you do one-on-one outbound. And that's where you use social media DMs and emails. Now some free softwares that you can do this on is MailChimp, Sendinblue, MailerLite. These all have free plans, which are great, as well as Snov.io, which has a free plan. Now, a very important part of your coaching business is getting paid. I recommend Stripe for online payments. In my opinion, they are the most secure and they have the best terms. It's about 2.9% per transaction, no monthly fees. But I recommend Stripe purely for online transactions. But if you're doing a lot of in-person meets and you want them to pay in person, a new tool that has entered the game that I think is absolutely awesome is Square. Now Square is this small sort of FPOS machine. So if you're having people pay in person, I do recommend you get Square. And another cool thing is with Square, you get a free website to go with it. But if you're purely doing online transactions, I do recommend you use Stripe, as it is currently just a better online payment processor. And that's it. There's your free software stack. Now for those who don't know me, I'm running the Coach Launch program, where we build out our software and marketing system into coaches' business that saves them over $10,000 a year in software expenses, as well as providing the proper foundation where they can both start, grow, and scale their business online. So if you're ready to pay for softwares, just head over to our website, book a time that works best for you,